Hello everyone. In the test, my name is Feby Puspitasari. I will tell you about my novel and experiences since I have been at UTB. The story begins when the narrator was at Chills one day. He drew a picture of a boa constrictor eating an elephant. However, when he showed the drawing to adults, they told him to start learning other things such as arithmetic, geometry, geography, grammar, and so on. They also told him to stop drawing. In the next chapter, the pilot is stranded in the Sahara Desert because his plane crashed while he was repairing the plane alone in the middle of the desert. A little prince approached him and asked him to draw a ship without giving any future explanation. The pilot said that he could draw a ship and he showed a drawing of a boa constrictor that he had made. Surprisingly, the little prince understood the pilot's drawing. However, he still asked the pilot to draw a ship. The pilot made several drawings, but the prince refused. The pilot then drew a box and said that inside the box was a ship. The little prince could see the ship in the box and accepted the drawing. They spent several days together in the desert. The pilot then began to understand that the little prince was from another planet, a small asteroid the size of a house with three volcanoes. Two of the three volcanoes were still active, while one was no longer active. There was also a rose and a few other things. The asteroid called asteroid B612 was first discovered by a strangely dressed Turkish scientist because he was dressed strangely. No one paid an attention to the astronomer's discovery. But then a Turkish dictator ordered his people to dress in European style. Only when everyone was dressed like this did people start to pay attention to the Turkish astronomer discovery. The little prince's daily activities on his planet were spent pulling up the baobab shoots that were growing so as not to harm the environment. He also cleans all the volcanoes, including those that are no longer active. Of course, he also takes care of his roses. The little prince learned to be painted in order to maintain the extinctions of his planet. He then fell in love with a rose in his planet. However, the rose did not seem to reciprocate. The reciprocate his love because he had an arcane nature. The prince then decided to travel the universe by hitching a ride on a group of migrating birds. On his journey, he visited several asteroids. On the first asteroid, the prince met a king who claimed to rule over all the stars and clouds, ordered him to do anything. He also explained to the little prince that people would only obey orders from the government or leader if the orders were considered reasonable. The king also forced the prince to stay and become a minister of justice. In the end, Little Prince is a story about size kid. What also does the Little Prince do in the desert? If not salary scrap, he deals for a rose of fragile sentiment flower on his little planet that he has leveled science still hot. The next novel, Tom Sawyer, is a boy who lives with his own pillion. The banks of the Mississippi River is a mad. He enjoyed getting into trouble the most after skipping school one day and getting into a fight. Tom is punished with the task of whitewashing the fence. However, he turns the punishment into a bit of entertainment and tricks the other boys into finishing the job for him. Around this time, Tom fell in love with a young girl, Becky Thatcher. She suffers under a whirlwind romance and engagement with him before she shuns him after she hears of Tom's previous engagement to Amy Lawrence. He tries to win Becky back, but is Tom's will. She rejects the gift he tries to give her. Humiliates, Tom runs away and devises a plan to escape. The boys met at the cemetery, which brings the novel to a critical scan when they witness a murder in John Joy killed Dr. Robinson and tries to blame it on a drunk mouth porter. In June 13, realized that the kids had seen what he had done. Tom continues his relation with Becky with limited success during the summer holiday. Eventually, feeling guilty, he takes pity at Move Potter's trial, exonerating her of Robinson's murder. Potter is released and Injun Joe escaped through a window. In the courtroom, However, that court case was not Tom's last encounter with Injonjo. At the end of the novel, he and Becky, newly reunited, get lost in one of the covers. Her Tom finds his nemesis, escape from his clothes, and find a way out. Your hero is finally happy, however, when he and Huck win a box of cards which once belonged to Injunju, and the money is invested in them. Tom finds happiness and much to his tragedy, Huck finds honor in being adopted. And during my 2 months at UTP, I have changed a lot from me who never spoke English to I speak English, and from me not liking English, now I like English. And while studying her, I am happy because I have many new friends and also new experiences. Okay, thank you.